talk in the chat. So,
and apparently we are live right now.
All right.
All right. So, if any of you that are watching this now were watching the video I posted that said I'm back, apparently I'm not going to join other people first. I'm just going to dive right in. That was a misunderstanding between me and JP, but that's cool. It's probably better this way. That way I can learn how to figure this thing out. But it looks really simple, this StreamYard deal. Everyone seems to be using it and liking it. So, well, anyway, how you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. I'm just clicking here to make sure. Let me get this on mute. That we are actually live on YouTube, which we are. So I was clicking on your link to make sure it was working, and it is. So you are live on your channel. And yeah, I'm gonna pause that because otherwise it's gonna throw me off. So yeah, a little impromptu in the middle of the day, but hey, this is it's actually really simple. So
all right. Well, I see a little eye thing with a number 2. I guess that means there's 2 people watching.
There'll be 2 people watching. One of them is probably me. So,
all right.
But there was no advertisement that you're back, and people aren't used to you being back. It might take a minute, and it's the middle of the day, so we might not have
that too.
So,
yeah.
But
I'm just hey, if you don't mind, type something in the chat. That way I can see what kind of lag we're dealing. Oh, it's Kachun. Never mind.
Kachun is in the chat, so I'm not sure how long ago he typed that. What's going on, Kachun?
He said, he's just stopping in to say, hey, back, man. I'm glad to be back. We're doing this early. That way I get ahead of everyone else. That way I don't have to. I don't know what the schedule is anymore. I don't know who all's doing what anymore. All this time being off, I kind of lost it, man. But I am glad. Oh, it's about 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's what it was for me, too. Was about 10 seconds. I would agree with that. So,
all right. Well, I'll figure out how to look at the actual YouTube page later. Right now, I'm just going to go with the StreamYard.
Yeah.
But the main thing I wanted to do, it's great just to have fun and talk to guys, but I always like to have a purpose when I'm doing something, at least for part of it. It normally goes off the rails anyway.
There's Hialeah. What up, man?
Hey, we have some other people. It says 5 are watching now. All right.
Yeah, so they're starting to trickle in.
Yeah, so I have on the title, why hasn't anyone heard or seen this variant? And I'm talking about the variants of the Joker #1, Year of the Villain by Stuart Sager. Have you ever heard that name before? I told you about it yesterday.
Before you said it yesterday? No, I had not heard that name. No.
Well, I forgot to bring some art, but I did bring the 3 books that he did that I bought. And how I come about them is I was at Dragon Con, and he had a booth where he was selling art and all that other kind of good stuff. And he happened to mention, hey, I'm doing pre-orders for this Joker #1. I'm able to do 3 covers for it. One's a 3,000 print run, one's a 1,500, and one's a 1,000. And if you pay me $80, I will sign and send all 3 of them with a COA to you when they release. So I thought, well, that doesn't sound like a bad deal.
No, that
sounds like I did it. And the books came in, and I thought I'd do what?
So I'm just shouting out the chat. Bake the Snake, what's going on? Azusa fan? Or is that Arizona USA fan? I don't know. So one of the 2.
Anyway, and I thought I'd be seeing other people showing these books as well as, the Brian Boland cover or I think Scott Campbell may have done one. I'm not sure.
Chalk did one, I know. And
yeah, so I figured I'd see it, but I have yet to see a single person on YouTube that I have, watched a video of show any of these books, and I'm wanting to know why. Anyway, the first one that's of 3,000 is this one right here.
Here, if you click just on you, make me small and click on yourself so you can show that a little bigger.
This one?
That one. There you go.
All right. So, am I holding that good? No glare?
Yeah, no, that's good.
I mean, you can see he signed it on the bottom, and that looks pretty awesome to me.
It is a sweet cover.
I mean, it's pretty nice. So why hadn't anyone else held one of these up?
I don't know.
I have no clue what's going on. And then, of course, they did a trade dress for his cover that was the 1500, and it's of just the Joker.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
A freaky looking Joker.
Yeah, it is.
Dude.
And then, of course, the 1000 one is just of the Joker as well. And it's really cool. And the way he signed in green, this thing looks awesome.
So these weren't like just trade dress, no trade dress. Wow. There were 3 completely different covers he did.
Yeah, he did 3 different covers. And
those are cool.
Yeah, like I said, I had never heard of the guy, Stuart Sager. But man, his art is awesome. I bought like 3 pieces from him. One was a black and white poison ivy. It looked like he did it with whiteout.
Yeah.
Or something, and it just looks so awesome. And I got I got those at my parents' house because I'm having to sleep over there. Because as you can see behind me, we're still working on the house here, but I've got the internet going and all that stuff. But I have not seen anyone hold any of these up, and I'm wanting to know why, because they all look really good.
Was it just like an exclusive to him, or was it like a store exclusive? Like
well, I think just about everyone is a store exclusive almost.
Yeah, but I mean, what's the store that
I think his is a store exclusive, and let me get this thing open. He put regular tape on here. And I will see what store it's from.
I don't want to mess with the regular tape.
Okay. It's from Bell Book and Comic.
Bell Book and Comic. I've never heard of that store. So maybe that's part of the problem, is the store is just like small.
Maybe. I think it's in Ohio. I'm not sure. I've never heard of the store either.
Yeah. Maybe that's why nobody's seen them, is because nobody knows about that store. And
True.
then,
So that makes me think that I doubt all 3,000 of the normal one have even been sold then, if that's the case.
Yeah. And
But
it makes a good point. He is very Sienkiewicz-like in his art style there with those Jokers. So
yeah, and Bake said he didn't realize there was a solo Joker coming out this week.
yeah, that was I didn't realize it till about a week or so before, but yes.
But
so
yeah, I realized one was coming out because I get the previews catalog and I always look through that. But I didn't know anything about this guy, and then I accidentally ran into him because I was looking for something to have George Perez sign,
right,
like a Deathstroke or a Nightwing or something. And I happened to run into him and got to talking and wound up getting all of these.
Those are really awesome. I mean, yeah, and apparently you're the only one that has copies. So
apparently, I guess extra rare then.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I can't imagine that those, like, if people knew about those, that those would be like hot in terms of just because they're just cool. Show them again, like put them back up there, go back through them one more time.
I'll making you small again. Let's see. Yeah, that's the A cover of his stuff. And I like how Batman's bleeding a little bit there on his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he signed it in a bit of a turquoise at the bottom. And then the trade dress cover, the 1500 run, he signed in green at the bottom. And that looks awesome with the Joker and the lightning.
Yeah, I just can't believe we have. I'm with Bake. I can't believe we haven't seen those all over the place.
Yeah.
So, like, if you want to like highlight a comment, Big Will, because you hadn't done this before, but we get a chance, just click on one of their names, and bring them up. One of those comments.
All right.
Just so you kind of get, because you haven't been using StreamYard. So if you click on like Bake's comment, yeah, so you can display. So that's how people are displaying it. Then you can just make it go away when you click on it again.
Oh, okay. And that's a good comment, by the way.
Yeah.
And so's this one.
Yeah. So that's all it takes to do that, where people have been displaying other people's comments and stuff. That's all that is. That's all.
Okay.
So no, those are cool. I Yeah, I had never seen those anywhere until you started talking about them. So
Yeah, I was waiting on it to pop up on Instagram. I saw about 50,000 other different covers from that. Hold on. Excuse me. Hello? Yes. I'm okay. I already got a call from the guy. Yeah, we're set up already. He's going to do it on the monthly. Oh, okay. Well, can you call me back in like 2 hours? Thank you. Got an appointment with the pest control people that come back around since the house has been open.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we take care of that. So she will call me back later.
Jeff, Comic 813, what's going on, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
You gotta love live YouTube bake. It's never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. So, do you remember me in the last stream we did together on my channel? I was trying to figure out what comics to get next.
Yes, we were going to do a video of you actually buying and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we can't now because I could not wait, and it kept getting longer and longer that I was offline. So yeah. I kind of went and bought stuff without you.
That's okay. That was it was just your video idea. So
yeah. So I kind of want to show off some of the stuff I got so you can see my progress here that I've made on my list.
You want to show some stuff? I'm sure everybody wants to see it. So,
yeah, but yeah, if you hear anyone else that has any of this Stuart Sager Joker stuff,
Sager, I've never.
If any of you see anybody with it, let me know, because I'd like to know if I'm seemingly the only one. I doubt I am. I mean, they had a whole signing at a store, the Bell Book and Comic, I believe the name was. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Jay
Jeffrey, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just shouting out Jay Hood in the chat while you were between comments there.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Jay Hood's here. What's up, man? Anyway, Jeffrey bought me 2 copies in an AOK he sent of Wolverine 177. And in case you don't know why, there's nothing special about that book, except that it's the Wolverine book that made me a Wolverine fan.
Nice. That's awesome.
So it's special to me. It means something to me.
Yeah.
And he sent me 2 copies because he was worried he might not be able to send one that was a high grade because he knew I'd want to get them graded. But I know he's not here, but you did all right, Jeff. All
right. Here, why don't you make me little again? And then, but Jay Hood says he has heard of your Stuart Sager, and he also mentions that he's a Sienkiewicz style artist, usually in Chicago.
Oh, he has heard of it. Great, man, because I was thinking I was the only one because no one ever, I haven't seen anyone with those books.
So, well, I might have to, if he's usually at C2E2, I might have to check him out when I go to C2E2 this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a cool cover. That Wolverine cover you're showing. Well, the Sager covers, but that one there too.
Yeah, I like how he's in the water and it almost looks painted,
Yeah.
Where he's just being thrown in there. It was really cool.
Nice.
And some of the books that we were looking at for me to buy were some expensive books. Like
we were looking at some serious books.
Yeah, we were. And it just so happens I was able to get a few. Of course, they weren't in a high grade, obviously. But I did manage to swing this one. And I bought it from a guy on YouTube. And it was supposed to be a 2.0.
Yeah.
And when I looked at it, I said, yeah, it's probably a 2.0. But apparently CGC wasn't having a good day. And we got a 1.8. But it's okay because this is one I plan on holding for at least 5 years.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm okay with it. Of course, being a 1.8, that means
we got similar copies now thanks to NYC. So
hey, What's it called? Grail Bros?
Grail
Is that
Bros.
Tony
Yeah,
did?
that's what Tony Sanders says. Grail Bros.
Yeah. So since you got that one up, guess what? We're Grail Bros on another one too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are. On this one right here.
Oh, and we got the same grade on that one.
Yeah, same grade too.
Nice.
Yep. I was very happy to get this one.
Me too, man. I like this was
Yeah.
took me a while.
This one I went and bought already graded. I actually bought the Batman 181 raw
Okay.
and then sent it in, but this one I bought graded.
Nice.
Because I mean, when I can, if I think I got a good deal, I'll do raw. But I don't like to risk it on these books that are multiple hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to know what you're getting, what you're getting what you're paying for in terms of like on some of those books. I mean, sometimes you can find a good deal on a raw one, but it just depends. You're always taking a risk. So
Yeah. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not talking and showing the chat like everyone else does. This is my first stream with this.
no, you're doing fine.
I'm still learning.
You're figuring it out. So there's Hialeah.
Yeah. And Jay Hood's talking about Sager.
Yeah.
Just local show in my area. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I never heard of him until I got those, and now he's on my map.
There, yeah. No, he's real. Those are really good, man. He's got some talent. So
Yeah. And another book that I got that is worth absolutely nothing, really, but it looks really cool. It's a PC book. I was thinking I'd get like a 9.8 because I got it right off the shelf of my shop, sent it in, got it pressed, got it graded. I press everything that I send in to get graded. But for some reason, I got a 9.4 on it.
Wow.
But man, I love this cover.
Oh, that's a cool book.
Yeah.
It is a cool cover. So.
Yeah, when I saw it, I had to buy it. I've never read it. I don't have any other book in the series. I don't like Sam Keith's interior artwork.
Yeah.
But this is an awesome cover.
That is a sweet cover.
I like this cover. And thanks, Jeff. I'm glad to be back, my man.
So, yeah, and and the one nice thing about that, it's like surprising that you got the 9.4, but because it's not like a spec book or anything else, it's just a PC book. For me, that doesn't really matter that much. So, at least that would be my perspective on it. So,
yeah. And then I got this from a really awesome guy.
I don't know who sent you that.
Yeah, some dude that's balding.
Balding? I think it's too late to call it that.
Anyway, this is awesome because I was wanting to know. There's two covers to this book.
That's
Amanda Connor, and then this Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name was slipping there. So now I know which one to get, and it's in the mail.
Oh, awesome. So you snagged the Amanda Connor.
I've got two I can mark off my list.
There you go.
Yeah, I always thought Max was cool, but I never really read him. I'm going off Kachung's comment here. And the cartoon was a little weird. And the whole thing, it's just the art, man. I like his covers. Most of them are fine, but I just can't get past his interior art. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big on his style either. I like that it's unique and that kind of stuff, but it just, for me, I've never been a big Sam Keith fan in terms of his art.
Yeah. And I've showed this book before raw, but I've never been able to show it graded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was hoping for a 9.8, but I am very happy with a 9.6, considering I only spent, including grading, $60 on this thing.
$60? Dang, nice. I think we matched on that one too, thanks to someone that, and someone on the stream, I believe, might have sent this to me. So
yeah, some fat guy.
What's Carmen say? He's big boned.
I had about
I'm not
I
fat.
had 4.
Did you really?
I had 4 of them. I sold 2. One was double signed, and one was given to you. That one. So this is the only one I have left right now, and I'm okay with that. It's a long-term spec book.
Yeah. No, it's a sweet book.
Yeah. So I'm happy with it. Okay.
Well, you know, hey, you know, whatever you connect with, Kachuk.
Yeah. I just love how they call it the Outback. I imagine Sam Keith thinking of Australia is like, well, I can't use Australia. Well, I'll just call it the Outback. That's how I imagine that went down. But then I also got another pair of books here.
Yeah, and I saw that, Jay. And then remember you showing that book in your stream, so.
And this pair of books here was to help out a friend is the reason why I have a pair. You've seen this one right here.
Oh, nice.
Brave and the Bold 54.
Yeah.
First Teen Titans in 4.5. And someone needed some money for a car. So I bought their copy a while back, and that'd be Burt Nasty.
Yeah.
So this is his copy. And I already told him if he pays me exactly what I paid him, he can have it back.
Nice.
So it may stay in my collection, it may leave, but I will not lose any money.
Well, you know, you bought it, helped him out, added to your collection, and if he gets where he's in a position to buy it back, then you did something nice at the time, and
yeah. Besides, I have another copy, so
there you go. So,
and then there was another one we were looking at that I wound up getting, and I think this one will be big later. Right now, it's pretty dead.
Yeah,
but I think it'll do something.
Oh, nice.
Now, I wound up getting.
I like that cover. Always like that cover.
So. I wound up going with a 7.0. I prefer most bronze books, unless they're super expensive, like 181. I prefer them to be a 7.5 or higher.
Yeah.
But you know, if you got a good deal or your budget's tight, you got to go with what you can get.
You got to go with what you can do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went with a 7. I'm only a half grade off what I wanted, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's that one. Let's see. Most of the other books that I have are mainly the Teen Titans that I've been buying. I just have them graded now.
Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff graded. I knew you were gonna send off a big grading order or whatever.
Yeah. So. And then this one, I have a plan for this one.
Okay.
Is Uncanny X-Men 244 and then 8.0.
Nice.
You notice the label?
Cool.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is this thing looks flawless on front and back. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to crack it, and Chris Claremont is coming to a convention here in Huntsville.
Nice.
I think it's in April, and he has of course he wrote the thing, so I'm going to get him to sign it.
Right.
Then I'm going to send it off and get it graded again.
Nice. What's that?
But I'll have to do CBCS, which I'm fine with, and I'll get it pressed.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure because it's the old label CGC, I may get a huge grade bump.
Yeah, if you get it pressed, you might get one. So now, what is that? That label's an odd color. What's that label color for?
This is the first generation CGC labels, I believe. This is the first generation slab. This is a CGC modern grade.
Oh, modern's got a different label.
And I don't know if you can read it or not. It's kind of funny. But if you can read it, they don't even mention the writer. They just have Silvestri as the artist. They don't mention Chris at all.
Huh. Yeah, I know. I'd seen some that style label, but I was thinking they were all blue. I didn't know they actually had like a red. That's
Yeah,
weird. I didn't know that.
yeah, they used to have a different color just for modern. I'm glad they changed it though.
Yeah.
And they have much better labels now and everything.
Oh
This
yeah.
reminds me of a current PGX slab.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, with how the label is and how this is taped on the outside of the
I
case.
have an older slab like that. This like not first generation, but like that still has the tape on it. Like second generation still has the tape on the top. So
Yeah. And then I also thought, well, if I have one X-Men, I might as well have another X-Men. So this one will probably be big later.
oh, First Bishop, nice.
Yep. And I will figure out this camera at some point. But anyway, I thought 9.8 couldn't hurt.
Oh,
Might as well get it.
no, that's
I bought this one. It's already slabbed
yeah.
because it's
That's a pretty reasonable book, so
yeah. And this book also is the kind of book that you really lose money if you buy it raw and then send it in.
yeah.
Right now, you will probably lose money unless you get a 9.8.
Yeah.
So I was wise, I think, to buy it already slabbed.
Yeah. To make sure that it's a 9.8. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I sent in another Wolverine #1. But my eyes cannot detect restoration very well.
Oh no!
So I have a restored label 9.2.
Oh, darn.
It's I think what it is a little bit of marker of some kind on the spine somewhere.
Look,
I can't see it, but all it is small amount of color touch on cover.
that sucks.
Yeah, but I mean it's still a 9.2, and I've always wanted a restored comic. Just to have the label and say I have a restored book.
Yeah.
So I'm actually cool with it because I'm going to wind up with probably 15 or 20 Wolverine 1 slabs in various grades.
Yeah. So you got so many of them, and it's not that big a deal. So
Yeah, and I already have my 9.8 covered. So yeah, I'm
I
cool
would
with
mind having a restored, but it's got to be like if it was like a Golden Age book. I don't know about a modern restored, but if you have something you have multiples of, then it doesn't matter as much. So
right. So I definitely have multiples of that one.
what? I don't know. You like that book?
And let's see. There's another book here that's very similar. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. That I really like, and I'm gonna have to get up to get it.
Lag is kicking back in. So, oh, there's highlighted comments finally showed up.
Well, actually, I don't think I brought it with me, but the Wolverine one of the limited series.
Yeah.
I got that one in here graded, and I also have the entire 1 through 4 set that I'm going to get signed by Claremont because they're raw when he comes to town. So
Right.
I'll have another set, but those will have to be CBCS.
Yeah.
That's the thing that.
Because there's no grader at the con.
Yeah, he's the only grader at the con, but I'm fine with them, especially for my signatures. They're the only one I go to because most of mine, no one's ever at the convention, so I have to get them to verify.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So
yeah,
and I don't mind CBCS slabs. They're not as like hefty as the CGC ones now, but I think they're still good quality. They're clear. You don't have to mess with the stupid rainbow.
I'm actually okay with that. It doesn't bother me. I've never had one so bad.
It depends on how much. It really depends on how much of it. It is. Like,
Hey, well, we got the Gray Man in. What's up, man?
hey, great man.
But on the Wolverine kick here, it's on my list and it's now marked off.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got this #1, and this is weird. Explain this to me. This says Wolverine Volume 3, Number 1. How can it be Volume 3 when it's the second of his ongoing series?
I don't know why they list that.
And the first one is only the limited series. So I don't ever count it as Volume 1.
I know. I don't get why they count a miniseries as Volume 1, but they do. And
Yeah, I know. It's weird to me.
I guess because the title is the same. Like, they didn't change it. It's just Wolverine. Therefore,
I'm an idiot.
What?
Of course it didn't say Wolverine number 1. It says Wolverine Limited Series number 1.
Yeah.
So I do have it in there.
Oh, there it is.
I had a 9.8. I wound up selling it because, well, you know, I'm kind of jobless at the moment. But
Yeah.
9.6, and I'll get a 9.8 again sometime. This thing ain't that expensive yet.
No, that one's still pretty easy to get. It's a cool cover,
though. Yes, I do, actually, but they're probably not the better copies you would need, though. And then if you got Wolverine, you got to have the number 8.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little disappointed here with my 9.4, but that's okay. That just means I need another copy that's a 9.8.
There you go. Just have to get a second copy.
I'm not a 9.8 snob, but if I can get one, I want one. And Wolverine 8, yeah, you can get a 9.8 in that and not spend a whole lot of money.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I understand that. Yeah, like a book that I'm not paying the premium, but if the 9.8's you're not paying a big premium for the 9.8, then yeah, right. You can go on and snag it.
And then the last book here that I'll show that I brought over, it's in the PC, but it's one of the expensive ones in the PC until I get my, NYX3, Hulk 180, 181. Those, of course, will top it, but then I have that one.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't see a reason to get the 9.8.
Yeah.
Too much money, too risky.
Well,
I'm okay with the 9.6.
Yeah, 9.6 is solid on that book, and there's such a disparity between the two, and if you're okay with it, why not?
Yeah, I am okay with it. So, for those of you who may not have been in here at the beginning, I don't know how many people. It says there's 6 watching.
Yeah.
What we originally were talking about was the Joker Year of the Villain number 1 one-shot. I've never seen anyone hold up any of these.
Or make yourself big again.
Yeah. And these are, of course, Stuart Sager did these. This is his cover A. It's a 3,000 print run. And then, of course, there's the cover B. It's 1,500 print run. And apparently these were given out at a comic shop called Bell Book and Comic, I believe was the name of it. And to my knowledge, as far as YouTube and Instagram go, I'm the only person that has any, as far as I know. And, of course, this is the 1,000 print run.
That one is cool. I really like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. And these will, at some point, unless someone convinces me to sell them, these will eventually be at the same show where CBCS is. I will send these in and
get the red label.
Yeah, get that red label. Of course, I have a lot of Teen Titans books I got to send in. Dude, I'm going to have to save up money just to send books off to get graded.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's crazy.
I mean, well, grading is expensive, but CBCS isn't that much more expensive than CGC. But when you go with the authentication of the signatures,
that's expensive.
That is.
Yeah.
It's cheap to get it witnessed, but to get them authenticated, it's $25 for the first signature and then $15 each additional signature. All my Titans books have 2 signatures.
Oh.
So that's, $40 before anything's done right there.
Yeah, that's
so there's a few books that I'm thinking I may not send in, like my Tales of Teen Titans 44.
Yeah.
the first Nightwing. It's double signed, but with the grade I think it would get, I don't think I'm going to send it in.
Yeah.
I'll wait and get another copy or buy an already graded copy and not worry about it. Yeah, I would agree. It's hard to keep track of those exclusives.
Yeah. Oh.
So, anything else you want to talk about? That's kind of what I had there.
No,
I don't have all my tools yet to do much of anything else other than say hey.
Well, you just want to get back online and like have a video, and so yeah, Kachun, we're gonna see you. Thanks for joining us, and
appreciate it.
Yeah. So no, I got let's see. Well, since you've been offline, I started that Let's Collect series. I got one of those dropping tonight. I got a Halloween themed one. And then I am starting my Road to 600 subscriber contest tomorrow. I will premiere that video sometime tomorrow. I haven't edited it yet, but I've recorded it. So
thank you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, other than that, I don't have a whole lot going on, man. I haven't picked up any really books lately that I haven't shown like a bunch of times. And so, not that I can't show something if you want to see something, but
have you read this?
Is that issue 2 or issue 1?
Now, this is issue, dude. I haven't been to the shop since I was off of YouTube. I just day before yesterday got to the shop, so my number 2 is in my box.
Okay.
This is number 1. I've only read the first 2 pages so far. I haven't finished it yet.
So I actually read that as part of. I was on John and White Whale's book club for that book for number 1. So back when it came out, and I'm the only one that liked it out of the 3 of us. So now I've heard several other people like it that have read it.
You're the Bat fan out of the 3 of them, by the way.
Yeah, I was the Bat fan out of the 3, and like some of the things that White Whale didn't like about it didn't bother me at all. I thought it was pretty good. It is a little like dense. It's a little dense, but he's a little wordy, in my opinion. But like overall, I liked the perspective it's coming from for her. I think it has the potential to be a really great redoing of her origin if he nails the next 2 issues. We'll see. I haven't read number 2 yet. I didn't get to my shop yesterday. It came out yesterday, so I haven't gotten to number 2, but I enjoy number 1. So, and I'm looking forward to number 2. We'll see.
Well, I normally love the Bat books.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't read single issues, but most of the trades and everything. So I think I'll probably like it, but I haven't finished yet, so the jury's still out.
Jay Hood says he didn't like the pretty boy Joker in there, and I get that, but I also think it's because it's being told for her perspective. I think that was an artistic choice because it's her view of him, like because it's her story and telling it. As I think why he made that choice. But yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but I would agree. Like it is a little weird to have like a pretty boy Joker. It's a little odd because he is like very handsome. Like for the Joker, it's a very strange, kind of jarring when you look at it. It's like the Joker doesn't look like that. Yeah, he doesn't look like that. Story. Yeah, that's not the Joker you see in that Harleen book. So, but I think it was a choice by the artist because it's coming from her perspective. Like that's my opinion. I could be wrong on that, but it does seem like a very calculated decision to make him look like that to me. But
well, hey man, if you have or if you know of anyone that needs someone to jump on a stream or anything, I am excited to be back and I'm itching to do something.
All right, well we will get you.
I don't have a job, so I am free.
Well, that's not good. We need to get you. You need to get some money coming back in. But but while you're free, we should take advantage, and hopefully you can get that job thing taken care of soon, man. So
yeah, hopefully. So crap, JB. Is he still doing the?
He doesn't do it as consistently. He's not as dedicated to every day like he used to be. He's taking weekends off, but he's still doing most weekdays. He still does it. So
for today, anyway, there might be one. Because
Yeah,
like I said, I don't know what the schedule is.
yeah, he usually
Days.
puts it out late afternoon, like around 5-ish our time. So
Today's Thursday, isn't it?
yes,
See, I don't even remember what happens on Thursdays anymore.
Yeah.
Comic Core probably has something.
they have something every night if it's a weeknight. So I think outside the issues, the Cat Ren show is tonight, I believe. So yeah, you're probably a little late to get into his today if you wanted to put this on there, but you could holler at him. I don't know where he's at.
Oh no, I'm not worried about putting it on there. I'm just wanting to know where I can look to see what's happening.
Yeah, no, he put one out yesterday. I would assume he'll put one out today, but I don't know that for sure. I haven't I sent him a thing for the Let's Collect, and he said thanks, and but I don't that I'm gonna post today, but I don't know that he's actually making a video. He didn't say for sure. So sometimes he doesn't always get there. He hasn't been quite as with this. I mean, he still does it more days than he doesn't. So it's a ton of work. So you can't knock JB for the amount of work the man puts in. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't always get it done nowadays, but he still does it most days.
All right then. Well, I really don't have anything planned. I may jump on at a random time. I may record something and drop it. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, if nothing else, yeah, we'll get you on again. And I typically do my Sunday live stream thing. So if you want to jump on with me on Sunday evening or something, we could do that too. So
Might just do that.
So if you don't get a big show going with Jeffrey between now and then, so
yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that every week.
well, I didn't know you have to do it every week, but you might get one going here and do it every couple of weeks or something.
Maybe a once a month thing. Of course, it depends on what he's up to. He may have changed stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
what's going on. But anyway, we'll. How do I end this thing?
So I know where you started. It should be an in stream, and then you'll have
end broadcast.
Yeah, end broadcast, and then when it'll pop up a little box, and then you'll have to hit it end again. So
all right. Well, for everyone watching, then we'll see you
later, everybody. And then there's a delay.